Hey guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening update. So we will go straight over to those charts, and yeah, we just had a nice little wick down under our support box, but was quickly brought back up in true Bitcoin fashion. So yeah, as you can see, we got down to, well, actually nearly down to, almost down to 8,900. This is why you don't put your orders in if you want to buy, or, well, if you want to buy, be it to go long or to take profits from a short. This is why you don't put your orders in at the double O or the triple O, whichever it may be. But yeah, you put it a bit above it because often you won't get it. And then if you did want to put it on it, then you should put it like, say, $25 or so with Bitcoin, $25 or so below the double O, because if we get to the double O and we trade that, we'll often basically trade a good 10, 20, $30 below that before potentially coming back up. But yeah, so either place your orders to buy above the double O or below the double O. There's just no real point in having it on the double O. So there's a little trading tip there for you. But anyway, so what we've got a wick down. Haven't had a lot of action today. You can see we had the pennant, which we are basically falling out the bottom of. Fell out the bottom of, I mean, we're close to falling out the bottom of it this morning when I actually drew it. I think I drew it saying we're basically at the bottom of this now. And then we broke out of it, broke down, got supported, back tested, and broke down again, and looked like we'd get, well, supported by the box anyway. So yeah, none of this looks good at all. Weekend Wall Street is basically flat still. Just it is green, but it is 0.01%, so it is basically flat. So yeah, so we haven't really got that helping Bitcoin, at least helping stop the slide. But yeah, so what am I expecting next week? Very much comes down to stocks. If stocks are strong next week, then in all fairness, I only really imagine Bitcoin to get to the top of the channel, which is obviously coming down fast, the top of the trend line, maybe wick up to around 9,400, maybe 9,500. This is if stocks are strong, mind you. And if stocks are flat or weak, or weak next week, then I would expect us to basically smash this 9,000 level, come and test 8,600 level, and it will be a case of keeping our fingers tightly crossed that we do get supported there and we then make a move back up. But I feel like everything's getting set up now to have to test this level. We have to test this 8,600. I think potentially we have to have wicks through it as well, to then potentially get bought back up to basically grab some liquidity down here. But are we going to get a move much further than 8,600 if we don't have a decent sell-off in the stock markets? I don't think so. But if stock market stays sideways, then I think, yeah, we could get down to the 8,600. But yeah, potentially not break below it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. We'll have a look at how these stokes are looking. 4 hours, you can see, still not looking too hot. 12 hour is the 12 hours turned down now. So that is pretty significant. And then all the high time frames. This is just looking so bearish, guys. Especially with this getting rejected at that trend line that we were looking at. I mean, you'd expect us to get like a dip down into here, based on this drive down, this drive down. We would expect a lower one now, seeing as we've got this high, this lower high, and then this lower high. No, we had this one in between, but yeah, so it's not looking good at all. But yeah, they are testing. They're testing the bear's patience. I'm telling you now, they're testing the bear's patience with this 9,000 level. A lot of wicks below, but I am fully of the belief, of the impression that one of these wicks we are going to get some good follow through, and we're going to find ourselves here. I think it's just on the cards. I mean, I can't see it not happening. And this is not just based on anything other than just how price action how I've just experienced price action in Bitcoin in the past number of years. Yeah, I just think it's going to happen. And then this is the big deciding point. Are we going to get supported by this level, make our way back up, or do we break this level and go full macro bearish for basically another, keeping our fingers crossed that we get caught around this zone and this reverses the market around here. So that is what we're playing with, guys. It's not the most bullish video, but hey, you can go and listen to Carl if you want to see crazy bullish Bitcoin videos, and just listen to his just pretty much general rubbish. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. That is what we're looking at. No 5,000% increase or 300k Bitcoin this week, I'm afraid. So yeah, and even if we did break up, I think during the course of the year we'd probably get to like 20 odd k, and then we'd have to have like a nice retrace potentially to the top of this trend line, which let's have a look at some macro views. At least to this horizontal, if we get to 20k, I'd expect us to be coming down and testing this area as support, which is basically around 10k before pushing off to 30, 40, 50k. So yeah, that's kind of my impression, my view. But we just got to make a move. We've got to make this move. We've got to make this move to the upside. And I'm talking about on like the weekly candles. I mean, based on this, yeah, fine, come down and tap 8,600. But yeah, but overall, we've got to be this weekly's got to start making a move, because we are looking like we've got some candles like this in our immediate future. If we don't, I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, if we don't basically regain this trend line, regain these horizontals, and in all fairness get above this level here, 10,500. If we do all that, then we're in business again. We are in business. So tomorrow I've got the update, the weekly. At the moment it's gonna be well, it's not gonna be weekly. We're gonna do it more often than weekly, but the last time I did it was Monday, so Monday is going to be our update on our DeFi alts that we've been looking at, my list that I've been buying. I'm going to do all the price changes in the whatchamacallit, in the spreadsheet, so we can see how they've performed the last week. There's a couple that I want to remove. None that I want to add or anything yet, but it's a few that I want to remove, which I'll show you guys tomorrow. And they are yeah, and I can show you the ones that I'm now holding. Now bought my initial positions in a lot of them. So yeah, got my new mouse mat today, which is good because I didn't realise that my mouse wouldn't work on this surface, so I was using just a piece of paper as a mouse mat. But anyway, yeah, so that's it, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like we've got to test this level first. We've got to test this level before we can then start making any meaningful decisions either way. That's up or down. So obviously if we are going to go down, we have to test this level, because we can't obviously go down unless it comes through it. But yeah, I think we've got to test it. Even if we are going to go bullish and get some nice big bull candles, we've got to test. We've got to flush out the people that want to short below here with some wicks, I believe. That's what I kind of think. Even maybe a couple of wicks like this, maybe one wick, maybe 2 wicks. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, some wicks, some down to here, and I'm talking weekly candle wicks as well. So that does mean we can spend days. We can spend days at the 8,000 level, as long as the weekly candle closes back above 8,600. So that is kind of what I'm thinking, looking at these weeklies. I feel like we've got to test this, and then yeah, we get supported, we get back above 8,600 and start making progress, start taking out basically the highs of these weekly candles, which are only 9,200. So they'll be fully attainable, providing we are at this 8,600, 8,700 levels. So Yeah, we've got to play some, we've just got to play some downside, I believe, from these weekly Stokes, and just the important resistance. Yeah, so that's what I am thinking, guys. That is what I am thinking. Obviously, I was talking about how we've consolidating a lot at the top of the zone, which we haven't done on a lot of other occasions, which is true. But we can still flush out some longs under here if we are going. This is assuming we are going to go bullish, but yeah, if we close like a weekly below here, just below like 8,500, then above below this box, then yeah, that'll be it basically. That I think will be it, and it will be a case of where do we reverse that downward trend. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So remember, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys in the morning. We should have a lot more coming up next week. Now that this is all sorted, I don't have to move stuff around and just do other stuff. But yeah, I'll speak to you guys then.